Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Guildhouse Weekly. My name is Mars Bars. I'm joined alongside Al Soda.
What's up?
Yeah, I was literally just venting to the kid about the bracket for tonight. It is bad. And not bad in terms of like, oh, the players are just not going to be fun to watch. No, it's the opposite. All the players are good to watch. Unfortunately, they all have to play each other extremely early. And because of that, there's going to be a lot of upsets. Probably not seeding upsets. I think just personal upsets because there's some, old heads in the bracket. We got like Klaatu. We got like Koopa. We got Ryuki, also known as Positive W. There are some players who have definitely shown that they can play very well at the local level, but they just are not as actively competitive as they once were. Yeah. So you might be seeing them seated, unfortunately very low. That's not the problem. The problem is actually everything else after that, which is if one of those guys ends up remembering who they were 6 years ago or so, they might make this Guildhouse pretty spicy, to say the least.
Just compare yourself from 6 years ago to now.
Ooh, that is kind of real. I'm not gonna lie.
Six year ago me. We don't talk about that.
Right. We don't talk about all of our early stages in this game, but we are going to talk about our early rounds of Guildhouse. Starting off with winners round 2, because obviously
Queso.
We got Queso, current honorable mention on NorCal PR, versus, of course, the long-time running King Koopa. I think at this point we've been kind of used to seeing him on stream like every other week.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, he made top 8 last week.
He did. He actually did top 8, taking out Skylock to make sure he solidified a spot. So he's feeling pretty good. Unfortunately, he's got a pretty big challenge ahead of him, and that is Falco against Bowser. Kind of a really messed up bracket, to say the least. Or not bracket, matchup. Because we all know Falco is just the, heavy character. I'm going to combo food you. But the good thing about Koopa is that he's played long enough to know how to deal with these kind of space animals. So let's see what he's going to show us here.
Definitely, I know Koopa he's been a really good player when it comes to like two-framing a ledge. So I feel like he might have the advantage on this, specifically if he has Falco offstage. Because side B, obviously, a little bit easy move to two-frame as well as up beam. But right now, Koopa just taking Bowser attacks, 86%. Okay, nice stall.
Yeah. And that's like 86 right off the rip, right? Like this is pretty much what Falco's going to give you in this matchup. It's going to be damage. We're going to be getting the output, and we're also going to be getting some stage spikes on the soft dare. So Queso already out the gates, pretty much swinging.
Oh, okay. Dare fair.
Try to catch a jump there, but is going to retaliate. Very difficult round. Oh, Lord. That is it. That is the stock. And I told you, this is a matchup that Bowser or any heavy is just not going to enjoy. It's just a simple fact that a player like Queso, too, if he gets one hit on you, it is the infinity gauntlet, bro. You are just taking hits for hits.
Literally did 2 chain combos of down tilt fair. Oh my god.
I mean, we might just be seeing an early game 1 finish.
Oh, okay. Gets the tag, but it might be too late.
That is precision. That was a 3-stock in a minute and a half. Queso already looking pretty much ready. He's looking like he's in winner's quarters already with the way he was moving.
I'm kind of surprised that killed him.
No, Falco Bear is deceivingly strong, especially if you get the good hit. Then it kills Bowser at 120 at ledge. Pretty good move. But Koopa, of course, despite the name of the tag, he's got some other characters. So he may not...
Has the Wolf.
He has Wolf, he has Wario. I think Diddy Kong is also a choice.
I know about the Wario. I did not know about the Diddy Kong.
Let's see what he's going to go here, though.
But...
Would be surprised if he sticks with Bowser. Okay, there's the Wolf. I like that. Space animal fight.
It would have been really funny if Queso played Fox instead. So after, because after this set, if Fox won the game, Fox would have that special voice line, dissing Wolf.
Yeah. So we're going to be seeing a counter pick here from Koopa. Obviously, as I said earlier, just seeing Falco Bowser on paper already looked like really tough. But the Wolf, is pretty pristine. It's not as conditioned as the Bowser, of course.
Oh, that's you jumping from ledge.
And unfortunately, Queso pretty much solid at robbery. But this Wolf is already playing this game a lot more smoother than the Bowser.
Okay.
Okay, nice shield grab. Gonna look to maybe catch this Falco. Unfortunately doesn't, so Queso's gonna just tack on 30. And then just like that, maybe an opportunity for Koopa to maybe put one on the board here.
Okay.
And he does.
Gets the nice meaty back air.
Taps in the bear.
Okay, nice. Stalls his recovery to not get an instant clip of the Nair.
I like this.
And so far, you know, like you're saying, the Wolf is not as conditioned, but the neutral is a lot better right now.
Yeah, the game is looking a little more like it can be back and forth. But of course, Queso is understanding this is just your secondary. So I know you wasn't ready for this. So let me just go ahead and trust my game plan because it's going to be just as strong as your Bowser. So let's see it. This tag.
Wow, that's still hit.
Still got like the tail end of that side B too.
Right. Okay. I mean, Falco's at 89. Oh, but you're taking too much damage already. It's not the end. He can still.
That is how the cookie crumbles. So Queso is just going to go ahead and put an end to the set right there, 2-0.
Yikes.
And as Falco says, I think Koopa may have had enough. I think that's kind of a rough one, though, because, I mean, Queso, of course, I've talked about him before on mic. He's an advantage state demon. You give him one hit, he actually takes the stock at times. So, I mean, the Bowser game was pretty self-explanatory. The Wolf, I like that it had a fight. Just unfortunately not much of a fight to really show.
Oh, we got Era versus Clawtwo coming up.
That is awesome. So we were talking a little bit about new versus old, and
I was about to get right to that.
so we got some old heads in the building, and of course, there was a document being spread around on X.com earlier about the 2019 Echo stats.
Yes, the top 500.
So if you ever took a peek at that, you're probably wondering who the hell is this Clawtwo guy in the top 150? Well, Clawtwo is formally, from day one, one of the top NorCal representatives.
He has always been a very, very consistent top 5 player in NorCal, if not top 3, with numerous amounts of, at the time, PGR wins.
Oh, yes.
Although he wasn't in the top 50 echelon for the PGR at the time, he has still taken many, many top player names during the early start of Ultimate.
And with that being said, he's going to be going up against, of course, our new gen of Riley Gibson, Era, on your left side, who will be on the Steve. So we might be seeing some Steve Olimar, which is a matchup you see a little more often nowadays. I think if you've ever watched like a Japanese tournament or maybe even something overseas, you see a lot of strong Olimar, but not really much representation here in the States. So
North America.
hey man, Clawtwo is going to have to really dig up a fight here because Era is here to play. So
I do remember the last time I interacted with Clawtwo about this character was at Double Down, and I remember he was telling me that he does not like this character.
yeah, Olimar is also a character that your age can tell by how well you fight this character. Because Olimar, of course, as most characters back in 2019, were the early top meta. And, you know, you had a lot of players like Myron. You had players like the Buzz even playing this character. But nowadays, we have this thing called counterplay. And we kind of have our way to go around matchups that are a little, you know, not as practice, but we understand what a character might do. So Era is kind of just show you guys what it's like to fight this matchup.
And right now, it's not looking good for Clawtwo. Wow. Yeah, right now it's not looking the best for Clawtwo, but I mean, it's not over yet. I've seen Clawtwo make numerous amount of comebacks and like terrible states.
Yeah.
Oh, that grab.
That was a good grab. Looking to catch the recovery, and that a little smirk from Era as well. The extension on the Pikmin to allow Anvil to even get the stock to begin with. And poor Klaatu, he's realizing it. Take me back to 2019, man. What? We didn't have Steve. Why am I fighting this man?
At least half of DLC 1 was out during that time.
And even Klaatu's putting up a little bit of a cheese. He's like, man, you guys are kind of strong. Back in my day, we didn't have no mining.
Oh, he's probably realizing, yeah, what is this character, man?
That's going to be it. 3 stock for Era over Klaatu. Kind of unfortunate, but I mean that's just kind of Klaatu's here for the vibes, guys. All right, he's got good friends who are still in the building. We got like Sergio, Luis, Twan, Vermilion running Grand Blue, so the old heads are still here. Unk still got it, but it's hard to pick up the sticks when other people have been playing the sticks more recently. So
especially with this new generation being very dedicated, like players who are like striving to like improve.
Yeah, and I mean, this is really going to be how it goes. I mean, Era, of course, off to a really great start here, and now is going to see if he can try and keep it going. Really trying to take advantage of these off-stage interactions here against Klaatu. We're just playing a little bit of nude. So this is kind of also like the despairing experience. We were talking about a player like Klaatu, really good in a world where in a world where Steve wasn't really a character yet. But Era, of course, doesn't really care about what character is on the screen. There is going to be a way to play around it, and right now they are just holding down forward.
Yeah, I'll definitely say I've noticed that Klaatu's he's been trying to challenge almost every interaction versus Era, and I get the confidence when it comes to like trying to challenge a character when you have good moves, especially with aerial purple Pikmin. But you gotta realize that Steve has better aerial moves to kind of like contest.
Yeah.
If not like has many ways to like as well change up the tempo with like placing blocks in the air. So it's just like, yeah, like you can't just like down smash for free there when Steve can just ledge plank stall there. But I mean,
doing a good job at it.
Yeah. Okay, gets a stock.
There you go.
We're on the board.
We're fighting.
Oh my god, that poor red Pikmin.
So the beauty about Diamond S-Smash specifically is how long it lingers and also how strong it is. And obviously, Era is probably going to be swinging a few of those.
Also even laughing at
Yeah.
throwing that.
Little sound effects. We don't get Olimars anymore in this region, and probably not for a good reason, but I think people just realize there's other characters that they would rather play to get good. Olimar is definitely a character that you kind of have to know the character's Pikmin rotation. You kind of have to know what's safe and what's not. It's a knowledge check, but I think Era has definitely checked all the marks on this matchup because Klaatu might be ready to kick the can of losers right now.
Probably. Oh, good
See
roll to
it.
avoid that.
Oh, got caught with cart.
Yeah.
And that's going to do it. So Era will take a 2-0 over Klaatu, and a little smile from both players. Obviously, Klaatu's here for the drinks, and Riley's here for the glory. So he will continue pushing forward in this winner's bracket.
Unfortunate, but
I think you might have to play now.
Do I?
It's been about 2 sets. I feel like in those 2 sets, might be ready to play. Let me see. Let me check the bracket for you, buddy. Even production can let us know if Alsoda needs to play. We can always gladly kick him off.
You can what?
You do what? All right, so Alsoda. Oh, you're actually chilling. You're not playing yet. What's up, New Blaster? How you doing? We're actually going to be getting another round 2 because this bracket is just that big and it's just that glorious.
We got Kiyarash.
We got Kiyarash versus his poor round 2. His round 2 seems to be the tag of, I want to say,
Vinsner?
Demonizer? I don't know.
Vimser.
This is a new player. Not familiar with who they are or who they might play. But one thing's for sure, they did beat Fire round 1, so they're strong enough. I think. I mean, Fire is a solid Falcon who came up recently in this past year from San Diego. So of course, beating him in your round 1, okay, that's a pretty good precursor about what your rest of your bracket's going to be.
This is true.
But very curious to know what character this player plays. Yeah. And
all right, if you had to guess, what it'd be?
Beating Fire. Okay, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. It's gonna be a niche character. It's gonna be like a Lucas.
I don't know why, but I low-key feel like it's Pac-Man.
Ooh, actually, yeah, it could be a Pac-Man. So we're thinking yellow, obviously. So we're thinking some colors for sure.
Pikachu.
You got it. Thinking Seth. You know, sometimes
Yellow Kirby.
that is a guess. That is a guess. Yeah, it doesn't look like Kiyarash or his round 2 seem to know where to go.
I wonder what the stage is.
All the round 1s played out pretty much
As expected.
as expected. Only some minor upsets like question mark over Ampha.
Who's question mark?
Question mark is Santa Cruz's T.O., who mains Kazuya Mishima. So, not shabby, but not too bad. So that Kazuya will be fighting Luis on Station 1.
Oh.
And I think
I see Kiyarash. He's coming out of the parlor.
Kiyarash is coming out, but I don't think his round 2 knows where to go. Oh, never mind. That might be him walking up right now. That might be his round 2. Hold on. He's slowly but surely.
It's like, am I in the right place, guys? Am I at the right place?
You could tell somebody's new to the venue just by the way they slowly walk up the stairs. You know they haven't been here. But it's okay. We do welcome new faces. Unfortunately, their welcome to Guildhouse is by Kiyarash, which, if you guys don't already know, Kiyarash
Is the future of Smash.
top 50 in the world based on recent algorithm of rankings. But of course, Kiyarash is, as you guys can notice, the 2 seed tonight. I would say Luis and Kiyarash are pretty interchangeable. It's kind of like you know, what is a TO feeling? I will say though, most of the seeding was done on a quick algorithm.
Yeah.
So the algorithm just kind of slightly favored Luis tonight, and I get it.
Yeah, I mean, if it came to like this top seeds, I would have put Kiyarash as the first seed.
No.
But I guess only because the recency of how locals have been going, then Luis has been like dominating.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense they put him at the first seed. I was just kind of more or less like coming from a regional that we had recently, Genesis Black, and how Kiyarash got second place, beating Luis. I kind of felt like more of that, like,
They just called you to play Yogi. So Alex is going to go fight a Rob. You have fun, sir. I'll hold it down here. Chat, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves here. Other bracket sets happening currently. I guess all our round 2s are happening, so that's good. That's good to note. Shrudik right now is fighting Plum, who is now using his 6th Star GG account to complete the solar system. So if you guys have been wondering why we've been having a planet in bracket every week, it's one of our NorCal Yoshis. Oh, Lord. All right, Kiyarash getting that Cyclone ready. And what do you know? Our fresh face on stream, we were guessing a bunch of characters. It turns out it's actually a purple dino. Who would have thought? Got Luigi versus Yoshi. Okay, I can kind of imagine Yoshi beating a Falcon. That does sound kind of annoying. I'm down to see what our new face can do against Kiyarash. Right now, he's kind of just pressing buttons, but you know what? It's all in good love. Let's see if we can get a hit here on Kiyarash here. Kiyarash is always so threatening. Okay, I like that. Got in on a little soft nair. A little bit of a action. Okay. Things are happening, though. I always love early rounds. Not mostly just to see, like, obviously the favorite kind of, like, win. But it's more so to see who's the fresh face we got here on the stream with us. And unfortunately, he does take a hit from the super jump punch right there from Kia. What I'm liking kind of so far is this Yoshi's awareness to know where to jump and know where to go. But of course, Kiyarash has two veteran in many matchups. It's not going to be too minded by the commotion that is being thrown out here. That is just another confirm. Kiyarash, why are you smiling, brother? Let our man enjoy the game. He came here to have a good time. But Yoshi's a weird one for Luigi. Kind of a hard character to like really get the 0 to death on. But of course, if you land in front of Luigi and they're ready for it, they are just going to straight up just jump and kill you. No follow-up on the F-tilt. That might be it. And the back air cleans it up. Kiyarash takes game number 1. You guys ever wonder if a top player, when they're fighting like their pool sets at a major, they think to themselves like, how should I play my set? A lot of people ask this question, and it's kind of interesting because everybody has a varying opinion. They think like, oh, when top players 6-stock their round 1 at a major, they're just being arrogant. They're being like haters. They're being a-holes, whatever you want to call them. Bro, we all paid the same amount of money to be in this bracket. Of course I'm going to have to destroy my round 1. I'm trying to stay in winners. The further I stay in winners, the longer I go in bracket. But it looks like our Yoshi friend has a counterfeit character, which is going to be Pyramithra. Gotta take a sip of that drink and get in what you think. Here we go. And the Mithra comes out here for game number 2. So I'm liking this player. Got his first set win. And he's trying out new characters against Kiyarash. It's kind of promising in a sense. I like that. What's not promising is allowing Luigi to go for such shenanigans. Okay, you can pivot grab. Nice soft hit on the reverse up air. It's probably going to up B right here. No, not quite. Oh, just barely missing on the distance. The down smash is enough to take the stock. Pyra is already putting in some good work here, 80% on this first stock, but Luigi is pretty good about making some stocks disappear early. And speaking of which, whenever they see somebody underwater, they're going to go for everything in their power to hit it. Gotta like the new players. Oh, wow, okay. Disrupting the grab with a jab. No tech. Oh, and that is just all true, ladies and gentlemen. And Kiyarash, of course, is going to work. Can we get a stock, though? Can we at least take a stock? Not quite. And he will. And welcome to the big leagues. Even though it may not be pretty, hey, you can at least say you took a stock off Kiyarash at your first Guildhouse. I think that's a pretty good accolade. I think we should celebrate new players more. I think people are just so crazed over like the good players, quote unquote, or like the players to watch. What we don't talk about much is the people who come out here after a long day of work or just finding out the venue or just figuring out competitive scenes. Look, man, we all came out here to have a good time, and he's smiling about it. He's like, hey, could have played better. But he took a stock. That's, in my opinion, if you could take a stock, you could take a game. And if you could take a game, the set is potential. So keep your head up, King. That's all I'm saying. Oh, he's an old head. Okay. Yo, riddle me. Parmesan. Because I remember that tag. I know about a Parmesan. How we doing, Chad? Click, stream, and heard facts. I mean, it's just... It's just how I feel about, you know, like, I used to be a new player. I can't really say I'm all that good at the game either. Like, sometimes I just show out and show in, you know. Oh, you've been in the community a while in Indiana? Okay, so we got some out-of-region heads. I like that. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Shout out to Indiana. Shout out to the Pacers. I know y'all need some help. Listen, man, you go from finals to bottom seed, it happens. It is hard out there. But we're going to get a fun one here on stream. We're going to be moving on to the winners round 3s of this bracket. some of these winners round 2s are pretty insane, but wait until you see the round 3s. We got Shrudik versus Gust. That is going to be a banger. So, of course, when production switches over to the stream, Shrudik got on that long coat. Got on a little clothing, you know. Shrudik likes to stay fitted at the guild. Garrett, of course, a little more modest. Just your typical boy at the corner. You know what I'm saying? We got Shrudy and the Custodian. Both very prominent players in the East Bay. And, of course, not too far from being pretty solid at this game. So, of course, Shrudik are number 3 on NorCal PR as of quarter 3, 2025. And Gust, we've been saying this man's name for a couple years now. His improvement has skyrocketed. But at the same time, Gus has been on the fringe about finally putting his name on that PR. And so far this season, he's had some good showings. So it'd be kind of nice to see those showings continue. And a little bit of some upsets here in Winners Round 2. We also got June, the Wolf, coming from Sacramento, taking it over Skeletal in Winners Round 2. So Skeletal takes an early trip to losers, which is unfortunate, but June making that upset, not too shabby. Wolf Minmin, I've heard that's not a bad matchup for Wolf at all. I've seen it with my own eyes, especially at the youth min. So we will be seeing some rampaging already early on in losers. We already got Koopa in losers. We got Skeletal in losers. There might be some more scary faces to see their early sets go to losers. So without further ado, though, let's keep it pushing. We're going to be getting a Inkling versus Wario set incoming. Hope you guys are ready for this. Here we go. Game number 1, Inkling Wario. Shrudik versus Gus. Winners round 3. Here we go. Give it a clean. So obviously, lifetime, it's Shrudik favored, but not super strongly. I would say in recency too, Shrudik has notably told me that when fighting Gus, he finds a good respect in Gus's play. That sometimes he feels he kind of has to play for time against a player like Gus, because he calculates himself pretty well in brackets. Of course, Gus has been, you know, despite what the seeding says, he's been an avid top 8er at a lot of locals here in the region. But this is a seed. This is 4th seed versus 13th seed, and this is not to really shoot a shot at Gus, but this bracket is very top heavy. We see some very good hitters, literally, like I said earlier, going to losers early. It's tough out here, man. This is kind of how this set's going to go. I think recently as well, Shrudik has taken a set over notable Wario BD Bean. And he's got that Gus experience to help him push through that. But of course, Gus is a different animal sometimes. When he's hot, he's hot. You got to remember, too, Shrudik is very good at remembering his Booyah windows. So when he sees you at that perfect number, he's going to look for that grab. And trust me, it's kind of hard for Inkling to get the grab if you allow it. The damage output to get there, though, can actually happen super soon, especially if you get inked up too quick. But Wario does have a waft on deck, and you know Garrett missed a gust. He's looking to clean one up here. One falling up air, one up tilt in the right place. Could actually mean curtains for Gust. Try to run up, grab the bike, doesn't quite get to it. There's a back air. There's a dash attack. And that's going to do it. Gus takes a nice early lead here. Wop still in play. Shrudik having to juggle a little bit here. Being very mindful, being very careful. Jumping around. There's the bike. It's not going to kill yet, but the next grab will definitely be Booyah. Let's see if Shrudik can find it. Until Gus maybe finds a kill of his own! No! Just a little late on pulling the trigger, and it's going to cost him the stock, and all of a sudden it's evened up. Gus had the game in his hands, unfortunately couldn't convert. What's the set record between these two? I would say it's pretty even-ish. But I think in recency, it's definitely been Strutic favored. Oh, this is dangerous right here. 103 on the Inkling. And Gust is going to find his way in on a back air, and he's going to take game number 1. We also had a very wild YouthNet bracket last night. It was a 20-man bracket where I believe half the players were just PR or PR notable, and the other half are people who can make upsets. So it was kind of a daunting YouthNet bracket. Garrett barely scavenged his way into top 8 of that. Meanwhile, tonight, he's looking to maybe scavenge his way in to winner's quarters. Already taking an early 1-0 lead here on Strutic. Listen, Waysa, I didn't say anything specific about what happened at the bracket, okay? All I noted is that it was kind of messed up, okay? We can agree on that. Last night was very, very unfriendly for anybody. Unless your name was Luis, then you were probably chilling. But besides that, we will definitely have some Revival of Kin-esque brackets every now and then, even in South Bay. But right now, we can definitely see the pace switch a little bit here from Strutic. Kind of having to force Gus to actually play the long game now, yeah. And you also got to remember, Splatgun kicks the bike off the stage. So if Gus does so choose to keep that bike on stage, if Strutic has the time and has the place, he will take it out of there. And that cooldown of the bike is, whatever. Good catch there from Garrett. Just not going to quite find it all the way. Looking for a tag. Catching the spot dodge. A little scary, if you ask me. This is still a very close game nonetheless. The first stock's going to matter so much for both players. Especially this Wario now inked up. Looking to maybe catch a spot dodge. Not going to find it. We might be seeing the stock happen soon. What a spot dodge from Gust. The right timing on the splat gun, noticing that Strutic was looking for that grab. Now let's see if he can try and close the stock up. Looking to catch the jump, doesn't quite do it. The roller, and he catches the jump from roller with an up smash, and now Gust looking pretty handily right now. Kind of how these matchups go out between these two players. Dude, Wario up smash is really good. I'm tired of people saying it's not a useful move. That move is pretty freaking good. I don't know what people are talking about when they say Wario up smash is useful, or up smash is useful. Speaking of up smashes, Strutic can also do it himself. Catching Gus, landing straight on top of him, taking the damage necessary for it. Rapid jab, gonna do 16.9. Splat bomb to the face, immediate damage, and Strutic is already looking hot. That waft's still in play, though, so this is still a very close game if you want to play it on the antic of that opening that Gus is looking for, especially at low percent. Strutic is pretty susceptible to some early hits, and I like that he's waiting on Gus to hit him with an up tilt. He's going to keep on doing it. He's like, Gus hasn't learned the last 2 interactions. I'm going to stay at ledge. I'm going to probably anti-air him if he tries to hit me. And this is kind of the game you have to play, though, if you're Strutic. Because you don't want to give Wario what he wants. Especially now at 48%, but you do get the Booyah in time to at least clean it up. Right now, Strutic does have the slight lead here, but with the waft still in play here for Gust, we could be seeing a last stock situation pretty soon. But it's a matter of how soon we want to see it. Look at that approach option from Strutic, getting a lot of good damage there, 27. Gust looking to get in, doesn't quite find it. Takes bike back to center stage. He understands, okay, you want to shoot the bike? I'll keep on pressuring you with the bike in hand. Nice, forcing a jump dodge. Not going to get more than just an up throw. Already 66 on this stock. And it looks like Gus is looking to maybe return the favor, but watch out. There's some really good recovery routes here from Shrudek, forcing Gus to have to earn it the hard way. The bike pushed back. There's a forward air. Looking for the back air, not quite finding it. Down tilt. So close, yet so far. The dash attack. Can he find the stock? Not quite. He was hoping for a get up, and he does it. And a dash attack, still not enough. Shrudek on the ready. But the bike throw, still not enough. And wow, what a weight on the recovery from Shrudek. And he might be able to actually cash this game in if he guesses correctly on Gus's landings. Sour spot on the dash. And the up smash to clean it up. And Shrudek finds ourselves into a game 3. Gotta love the persistence from both players. But Shrudek playing the long game a little more consistent. Almost a 5-minute game, and Shrudek still holding on to a second stock. Gus understands he's in the zone now. And these two, you know, as much as we joke about, you know, players having to play a certain way to be able to win sets, you gotta win sets, man. You don't come to a bracket just to play. Some of these players are here for blood. I've been seeing it in some chats. I've been seeing it in some conversation. These two players are not short from that topic. They want to see bloodshed. Dude, sometimes splat gun camping is a nuance, which, you know, in 2025, when are you gonna ever see an Inkling master the art of playing that type of game? You don't get many Inklings nowadays, obviously. We did see an Inkling win a big tournament over there in the United Kingdom. Shout out to Shanique, taking a Dtier over Lugi. So Inkling, I guess, for the believers, can probably still do it. Shanique may have played some Pyramithra in that bracket, but it's the Inkling that closed it out. I think that's what matters most. But going back to this set, though, Gus already on a strong start for 78. Already looking to really tack on some damage and really get this stock going. The scariest thing to deal with against Wario is the fact that a lot of his moves kind of come out like a jump scare. As you can see, these forward airs, they're just kind of jumping right at Shrudek, and he kind of has to react based on where the direction's going. Gus is a strong opponent. I finally got a chance to play this guy in a bracket recently, because like the last time he played was like deadass like almost a year, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, you got noticeably better. Like even if the games were close, it did not feel close because I felt like I was losing the whole time. But that's Gus, man. He's putting in the work. A lot of those random sessions are really kicking off. Am I right, Andrew? It's working out. We're playing some, caught the whiff grab into a forward smash. That's going to be the first stock there for Shrew. Yeah, like I said, man, I mean, pulling the trigger on Waff by accident, maybe a little too soon. A little questionable there on the misinput, but luckily for Gus, it wasn't too much of a Waff that was gasped, so we might be able to bring that back up. It's a hot Waff indeed. Also, what up, Random? How you doing, young Andrew? We got 2 Andrews in the chat now. It's great. You actually got way too many Andrews. You got 2 Andrews in chat. You got like 2 Andrews in bracket. Can you guys make up your mind? What are y'all doing? But Gus able to solidify that first stock right there with a forward tilt. I mean, this is just bonkers. Okay, gets for the hit. Got to get rid of all these Andrews. What's wrong with Nestboy, Random, and Wesa? Huh, Flaming Dumpling? Mr. Genesis Black? I see nothing wrong with the Andrews. They just happen to all be very good at the game. I don't know what to tell you. Say, calm down. Okay, now Andrew's just talking about genociding his own name. Like, okay, bro. I gotta talk about something though, because this is when you know both players really want to win this set, and they're only on their second stock too. Keep that in mind. That was a good slip away, but also a good use of the uppie coming out from Gust. This is a pretty favorable position to be in if you are Gust. You still got your resources intact. You're keeping it close. All it takes is one good hit. You might find yourself really pushing to the finish line here, but Shrudek is kind of delaying the ability to get to that finish line. And with good reason. I'm waiting for a gust up smash to come out. There it is! I called it out! Unfortunately, so did Shrudik. And no stocks are taken yet. Goodness gracious. Oh, and he caught the spacing on the forward tilt, and Shrudik takes it home. But watch out. Gus can definitely reverse the situation. This is big damage if you're Shrudik. Down throw. Not down throw, down air, I should say. And there's the nice little splat gun there, keeping the Wario at bay. Rapid jab, keeping him going. 48 on the stock. Shrudik is looking to push through. He's got to keep this game plan alive. It worked for him game 2. It's looking nice for this game number 3. Down tilt dash attack, still not killing Inkling even at that percent. Nice stall from Shrudik. No bike to be found, and Shrudik tacks on more. The pressure's on. A reversal for Gus, potential. But he's taking the hits. Forward air, still no bike. Can Gus escape the glory that is the Shrew? There it is. Just enough for the stock. Last stock situation. Waft on deck. You know Shrudik is taking a deep breath. He doesn't want to go out like this. Gus has one opportunity to make this set his, and both players know it. We're keeping each other super far away. We do not want to interact. We are playing for the win. We are not playing for glory. This is all the glory you need. There's a grab. Up throw into 34%. An up tilt could do it, ladies and gentlemen. That waft is growing bigger and bigger. And Gus is looking to get himself comfy, but the grab from Shrudik is going to close it. And just like that, Shrudik escapes potential upset, and he's going to advance in the winner's bracket. Oh, goodness gracious. What a beautiful set. That was great Smash Bros. That is what Smash Bros needs to be played like at any level. I don't give a damn if you're an O2er. I don't give a damn if you're PR. And I don't give a damn if your name is Flaming Dumpling. You got to play Smash Bros to win. And that's exactly what these two players exemplified from the start to finish. That's exactly how we saw that one. You can put question marks all you want, Evan. I'm on your butt. I'm on your butt. I'm on you. I'm on you, bro. You won G Black. You won Ascension. All right, bro. How about you win this set? Win this set. Show me something. And Shrudik even came up to me earlier, and he looked at his bracket, and he's like, damn, bro, I might lose my round 1, low-key. He's like, I might lose my round 1, Mars Bars. I might lose my round 1. My round 1's kind of good. And I'm like, no, you're not, bro. You're just better. Your round 1 might be good, but you're better. So how about you prove it? Make it happen. You know what I'm saying? What's the point about a ranking if you can't even trust yourself to continue to be at that ranking? We love consistency in this room. All I'm saying, bro. Get some consistency in there. But Shrudik will be advancing to winner's quarters. May potentially fight either Widara or June. Not sure if that set has already been played, but I think Widara June is currently happening right now. So, let's see. Other updates in bracket. Losers is looking kind of scary, though. We got Leonidas versus Mars, which is Plum. That's a loser's round 2. We got Skeletal versus Icho, losers round 2. Oh, wow. Stu over King Koopa. Gnarly upset in losers round 1. King Koopa out of the bracket at, I want to say, 33rd? That's rough. That's how strong this local is, man. How you doing, Zach? Good seeing you in the chat, buddy. I've been traveling a lot, but I haven't really been traveling a lot since. I'm hoping to get back on my feet, maybe cast at your next regional. I don't know. Hit me up, man. You know my DMs are open. My Twitter's right there. Somebody hit me up, man. I need a casting job now. But speaking of which, we got a hot rematch incoming. Speaking of Genesis Black, y'all remember this match? Y'all remember this set? Oh, man. We got Dtier versus Skylock. This is the run back. The run back from Genesis Black, where it went game 5. And Dtier was barely able to clutch it in. These are still winners round 3s, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I mean. This could be winners semis at your local. This could be grand finals at your local. This is Guildhouse, though. This is only your round 3. You got to go a little further up the summit, youngin', if you want to be yourself on the board. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. And keep in mind, guys, I'm sober. I haven't had apple juice yet. But soon, it'll get crazier. And here we go, baby. Dtier Skylock, winners round 3. Let's go at it, man. Where your 530 at, bro? Hey, man, I'm gonna go get it after this set, maybe. I'll go get my 530 when I need it, bro. You got Spoozy in the chat. Oh my God, 2 hero players. One's a really good hero player. The other one is named Sparkle. All love though. Anyways, Dtier Skylock. This was game 5, by the way, at Genesis Black. Genesis Black was a tournament to remember. Skylock, being one of the mid of the pack, almost had no faith in himself to even go as far as making it out of this pool. He was a 3 seed of his pool, and he still made it out fine and dandy, but he made a run. And now he's looking to maybe continue some of that the confident positivity he's been running with recently. Hopefully maybe get this run back on Dtier. But Dtier got a game plan for him. He understands. You can't continue having these pits. Keep beating me. All I'm saying. We got the whole gang out here, man. The whole gang is out here, man. Oh, what an electro shock coming out right there. Skylock is gonna drop first in that first stock. Okay, but like, oh, this is okay. Nana not cooperating. That's kind of huge for Skylock, because he would have been at a much higher percent than 31. And what an up smash to catch the squall on the plat. It's an even stock game, 2 apiece. Lord have mercy. Okay, playing a little bit. Being smart about it. Watch out for these freezes. This is going to be a big conversion for Dtier if he's lucky to find it. Spoozy's a gamer, bro. Spoozy, you know what Spoozy did, Sparkle, at the last local he showed up to? He came up to me and said, hey, Mars Bars, can you make me the last seed? I haven't really been playing this game a lot, and I'm kind of bad. And then he proceeds to get 9th place at the local. Can you believe that? I'm never going to believe a damn thing this kid ever says again in my life. On everyone's soul, Spoozy is top 8 the next tournament he attends. On everyone's soul. Including Guildhouse, if he so chooses. He is the best player of all time. He just doesn't know it yet. A little scary right here. Oh, you are in the plus zone right now with all these hits. And Skylock not managing to mash out of the freeze in time. Kind of a interesting way to go, but he's going to have to just take that stock for what it is. Oh, this is a great way to separate the climbers. So this is now Skylock's opportunity to maybe bring this right back. Good catch on the spot dodge. And he's going to get an arrow. Oh, but just barely missing the down smash to maybe clean it up. And that electro shock just barely clipping Dtier. Went for the nair. Wasn't ready for the fallout. But the up smash catches him anyways. Last stock situation. We just had Gus versus Shrudik. We have Dtier Skylock. We haven't even gotten to top 16 yet. This is how insanely stacked this bracket is, and Skylock is trying to push it all the way. He doesn't catch any of the climbers on the way there. Separates the Nana. Can't find the close. We reset to Nooch. Back air for back air. Rising Nair into a bear. Oh, but he goes for another back air, thinking Nana was going to go out there to save him. Oh, and no way! The belay breaks and Popo falls first!
Can't help but feel sorry for you.
Hayden Skylock is up 1-0. And the RNG of having the belay broken, that has got to be unfortunate. Unfortunately, a cause of the ice climbers. Sometimes that can happen. Skylock, of course, getting himself a little pep talk. He says, I got this. You know what? I lost my chance the last time I played this man. I came back for vengeance. Dtier understanding. It's okay. It's only game 1. Let's go back to the game plan that once worked. We'll proceed from there. Let's see what Skylock can do. One thing I'm scared, though, watching from Skylock is, of course, seeing how he plays up a game in bracket. We all know that feeling, right? Where you just like, you take game 1, You're feeling good. You're feeling positive. You feel like you could just take on the whole world. And before you know it, the player adapts game 2, and in game 3, you're scavenging. You're scrapping. You're looking for an answer. But the answer key was always in your opponent's hand the whole time. They were just refusing to give it up. So right now, Skylock cannot be that guy to allow the answer key to go in the hands of the opponent. Right now, it's kind of looking like that. But Nana is taking a lot of damage right now. She will descend nicely back to stage. Why does Ices do that? You mean like the belay break, Wesa? Honestly, bro, they just hated Ice Climbers. They also just figure like, okay, this character was pretty good for 2 games of Smash. You can at least make the character be dumb in some like, you know, categories. I guess to say the least. A dash attack will kill Nana, but that falling up air from Dtier is going to find the first real stop. As for those who don't know, killing Nana is just half the battle. You have to kill the Popo. Does catch with the Nair. Has to come back with Squall. But an overextension from Skylock is going to give Dtier a second chance of life. And like I said, you want to be seeing yourself, man. Killing Nana is definitely 80% of the battle. I think a lot of people who are unfamiliar with fighting Ice Climbers don't realize you can unironically make this matchup a little more feasible if you just get rid of the damn Nana. Get rid of her, bro. She makes Popo powerful. This is all about women empowerment. I'm all about that, man. Salute. Right now, Popo needing to do everything that he can right now to keep this first stock very eventful. That Nair will probably not do it yet, but that one will. And now we finally take the Popo off. It's been 2.5 minutes, and both players have finally succeeded their first stocks. Oh, but big damage coming out from Dtier. Great parry! Big damage coming out from both the climbers. And now we're playing the game. Good Squall there from Dtier. Looking to get in. Rising there. Into fair. The down tilt. Does jab lock the Nana. Not in time to react, though, with a kill. Dtier now has Skylock off the stage. That is cleaning it up. Good use of the up tilt into the up smash. Now Dtier back in the lead here. But we have seen how Pitt can come back in this matchup. This is not far from over for Skylock. If he's able to break free on this second stock off of Dtier, he might still be able to make a chance out of it. Nice down air with the jab lock. Is able to get some good damage. And the down smash clips the Popo. But it's not enough to take the stock. What a recovery from Dtier. Oh, and he just caught the electroshock in time to avoid death. Takes one on the other way around. Skylock is looking to find this stock here. Doesn't want to take more damage than he already is. Another electroshock to fall off the stage. And he's just taking damage. Another footstool. Oh, goodness heavens. That might be it. And it definitely will be. And what a game from Dtier to bring it back. We got another Game 3 banger. Winners round 3. Just like the round, we go into the full extent. My goodness. Deadass, bro. He threw out the Retro Spectro and he said, jabbed at 60. You just got to start playing Party Next Door, bro, because the party is definitely not here. It's over. Something good, shot. All right, some updates now in bracket. Winners round 2s have pretty much gone mostly as expected, with the exception of June over Skeletal. And of course, our first set of the night, which was Queso over King Koopa, which was a minor upset. Not a crazy upset, but upset nonetheless.
Stop the battle. Ice Climber.
And meanwhile, got a game number 3. We got Ito taking it over Klaatu. Now Ito will be chilling in losers round 3. I'm just checking the bracket here. Callan versus Queso is a set for top 16. Lord That is going to be a banger. I'm down for it, though. I think Callan was also talking about how he wanted that run back really badly, so he might be able to get it. Who knows? Okay, but we're on Hollow Bastion for game number 3 here. Now, listen, I'm no expert in beating the greatest ice climbers in the world, but I do know one thing about this matchup, and that is universal. If you can play at a distance, play at that distance. If you think you can scrap, guess again. You know what I'm saying? Because what's been working the most for Skylock is the way he's been spacing a lot of his moves on the climbers and also finding his burst options like that dash attack. And that arrow, what a snipe! It's going to take out the climbers! American Sniper hitting the money. Skylock will now take the early lead. Okay. Quite find it there. Oh, but the up smash just barely clipping. A little lazy of a descent there from the Dark Pit. Kind of surprised. We've been seeing a lot of Nair up close. I'm sure forward air is probably less of a choice, but I think it might do him wonders if Dtier is willing to play at a certain distance that makes Nair kind of risky. But to no avail. It's still a 2-stock piece game. There's just really good landings all around from both players, really. What a down tilt. Looking to catch a stock here. Another down tilt. Now has to force Skylock to recover low. And the Nana's ready for the punish. If you can't take both, you can't take the stock. And now Dtier has a chance to avoid another close one. Falling dare. Oh, but the forward smash. This could be big damage. But he doesn't get the grab in time. Oh, but he's going to get a freeze. No tech. Luckily, he escapes. Makes it back to ledge. 69 forward smash. It's looking really dire for our hero here. Or the anti-hero, I should say. But at 91, one good bear could be it. Nope, you got to separate the climbers. Now you got to play against Sopo. But you never know, man. That Sopo could be dangerous. Look at him. He's threatening the needle. Nice rising up air from Dtier. Hit Skylock on the way up. Looking for an edge guard. Doesn't get the down smash on the late hit, and this Sopo is living. Can Dtier clean it up with the Sopo? What attack? Oh my goodness. And I know Skylock definitely wants this run back so bad, but it'd be so dire to see it go down to the Sopo. Look at him go. He's just a little guy. Watch out. That ledge is not safe. Okay, he does get a dash attack, but you're at 150 against both the climbers. What are you going to do here, Skylock? And as the Magic Conch once said, nothing. Game 3 going to Dtier. And the upset gets avoided. Unfortunate. But good on Dtier for holding it down. Shit. That was some really good sets we're seeing back and forth. Skylock damn near taking that one too. But Dtier's just too good at this game, man. What can I say? If you're a big fan of the Guildhouse chat, you know, just drop a follow on the Guildhouse chat. Maybe if you're feeling a little generous, you know, Thanksgiving is next week. I am hosting a little potluck at my event. It's gonna be really lit. Shout out to Versus Reborn. We're gonna be running a potluck weekly the coming Tuesday in Sunnyvale. So if you are from NorCal and you've been hearing about my tournament, I hope you guys can pull up. It's gonna be some good food. It's gonna be some raffles. It's gonna be some good players too. It's gonna be some enjoyable sets to watch all up and down the board. Meanwhile, here at the Guildhouse, if you like what you've been hearing on the mic from yours truly, myself, my name is Mars Bars. I do happen to play this game competitively. Just sometimes I do prioritize the mic more than I should. But if you like what you hear and you like what you see, drop a follow right there. That's my x.com account, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. I'll be doing casting here at the Guildhouse as often as I can. And I also try to do some traveling. Try to get you on Cashbox comms, but I didn't get a response. All good. I was driving on my way to Guildhouse, and I was hearing Base Mage holding it down. So shout out to a fellow Puff holding it down for the cash box. Cash box looked pretty lit. I saw Elijahman and Zog in top 8 winners. That's pretty hype. That's pretty hype. Oh, damn. This is a winners round 3 or... Oh, this is a winners quarters. Okay. So now we're pushing it to winners quarters. It looks like Napster took it over Honda, also now known as Mio 2K. So now we're going to be... Wow, Mio 2K versus Ito and losers. That's a draw. Wow. Let's see. We also got... Queso Callan is happening right now. Yogi took it over Ampha. Some crazy upsets happening so early on.
Start the battle.
All right, well, let's go right into it, shall we? So it looks like Kiyarash was able to take it over Mudskip in a game 3. Ooh, shout out Mudskip. Putting in work for the Mewtwo gang. Almost beat Kiyarash. He was almost here at this point in bracket. Unfortunately, I saw that he dropped game 3. But honestly, taking a game off Kiyarash, we were talking about a new guy on the block taking a stock off Kiyarash. Well, shit, we saw the next level, which is taking a game. So we know Mudskip is capable of making those upsets, so it would be kind of insane. So we got Kiyarash versus Napster, and as Flaming Dumpling has said, he is looking forward to seeing how his local Luigi can do against another local Rosalina and Luma. As we know that if you guys are unfamiliar with the boy Flaming Dumpling, he does play a mean Rosa. And Kiyarash has been kind of experienced in the Rosa matchup. So we're going to see how he does against Napster. And right now, already off to a hot start. Quick first stock as well. Already so much damage being applied here. And I like that Kiyarash, he knows his priorities when it comes to fighting this character. He's going to go 1, he's going to go 2, he's going to go for whatever he can. Okay. Good DI there. And the super jump punch, not enough to kill Rosa. She's tall, but she's also a bit heavy. Okay, Napster does catch the landing with a down smash. Not going to really find an edge guard. Oh, Lord. Luma's putting in some overtime right now. Hurry, scram! Gets in. Looking to kill this Luma. Luma's trying to hold down the fort here. Oh, that might be it. No, not quite, but it does separate the Luma from the Rosa, so Napster's kind of in a bad place, and that's the stock. And Napster gets in, gets a grab. Not a chance. Napster does get the hit. Does shoot the Luma the direction he needs. Double the Cyclone, double the fun. It's going to keep on holding on to this first stock. Could be actually a 3 stock in the making here if Kiyarash is choosing his words correctly, but unfortunately a down air will finally put him to rest. Oh no. Okay. That's a grab, and that might be a jump punch. It indeed will be a JV3 for Kiyarash. Takes a 1-0 lead here on Napster here in winners quarters. Kind of crazy to think these two finally get to play for the first time. There are a few amount of NorCal heads that have not gotten the privilege to fight Kiyarash. So Napster definitely getting his first taste of some pretty good Luigi gameplay. And also some other minor upsets in bracket. We see Era over Twan, which in reality isn't really an upset. I mean, they're both top 10 players in the region, so they got to play in winners round 3. They got to do it, you know. So Era will now be fighting Louis Money in winners quarters. Oh, the air dodge, but it's such a good wait from Kiyarash to avoid an early gimp from Napster. And wow, what a catch from Kiyarash. Comes right in and snipes the reversal right out of Napster's hands. A really good recovery from Kiyarash. Wow, that was an insane recovery, as a matter of fact. And actually catches the Constellation recovery twice, and Kia sending Napster down to the hollowest of bastions. My word. Napster's trying to get a reversal on Kiyarash, but Kiyarash has been 2 for 2, answering right back. This is the danger that you got to play with when it comes to fighting Kiyarash. He knows people want to go off stage to kill him, but he just won't allow it. Not even for a moment. All right, looking to catch the roll. Gets a Cyclone in. Napster has to find the answer soon. Oh, Lord. Oh, that is unfortunate. Unfortunately, the trade does go in Napster's favor, and it is now last stock. But Kia already tacking on some really good damage here. Is looking to really clean up the stock. Gets a rapid jab. Big hits. Cyclone with the DI check, and Kiyarash takes a 2-0 over Napster. Napster will now be sent to the loser's bracket. And Kiyarash will enter top 8 winner's side. Good set nonetheless. First time those two have fought, and I think Flaming Dumpling is smiling back home, knowing that his Rose experience at least paid off for Kiyarash. So now we got a hot one coming up next in winner's quarters. We're going to have Dtier versus Nestboy 12. And then following that, we got Shrudik versus Widara. You love saying Flaming Dumpling so much? It's a formality, Evan. Can I just call you by your tag? If I kept calling you Evan, some chud in chat is going to be like, who's Evan? I know an Evan. He's in my class. Yeah, actually, we do science together. I got to call you by your tag, man. They don't know who you is. For some reason, they still don't know who you are. So I got to let it be known. Okay? Let me say your tag in peace, Evan. If you were right here, man, I'll just grab you, bro. Get out of here, man. Oh, man. Lord have mercy. All right. We are going to be getting D-tier Nestboy. I will take this time, though, to go grab a refreshment. Maybe somebody might be running up here to do commentary, but I'll take a little bit of a 5. I'm sure you guys are going to be okay with that, right? I see production's fine with that. I want to know if chat is okay with that. Do I have chat's permission to go get a refreshment? I need one person to say it's okay, Marsman. I need one guy to do it. Okay, we'll do our best, but all right. I'll catch y'all in 5.
Stop battle. Death. Ice Climbers. Three, two, one, go! climber. 3, 2, 1, go! battle. Death. Ice Climber. Three, two, one, go!
Hey guys, I'm back. As a matter of fact, I decided to go from this chair to this chair. But Mars Bar's here, bringing you some more commentary for another hot Winners Quarter set. We got Shroodik versus Widara. Winners Quarters. The boy who lived and the boy who could. Here we go. Y'all already know these two have definitely fought some very well-fought sets. Matter of fact, in recency, Widara took it over Shroodik at Genesis Black in 3-0 fashion. So Shroodik is looking to maybe find some retaliation, but goodness gracious, the early 0 to death to take the stock. And unfortunately, Shroodik probably not taking a liking to getting hit like that. And as things are happening right now, but Shroodik is now going to try and slowly clock himself way back into the set. All right, so here we go. All right, catching the clown cart. Good down smash there from Shroodik too. Catching the roll in. So we're already getting some good damage here. That early 0 to death don't mean anything, baby. You gotta win the game first before you celebrate. Good catch on the tech in place. Gonna do a lot of damage here. 83 now. Really recovering low, and no tech, not gonna matter. Widara does take the second stock. And Shroodik descending down. Just, okay. Choosing TL smash and forward smash in place. And, there you go. Gets a forward air. Does get the stock, though. We are on the board here early on. Nice up tilt. Forward tilt coming out from Widara, looking to get this ledge trap. Does rack up 3 up airs, and I say 3. 84%, barely avoiding the up smash. Okay. Forward. Oh, and the spin out from the clown cart is going to take it. So 2 stock for Widara there for game number 1. Pretty strong start there, and can help to shape the fact that you know, today may not it's been a good day for both these players. Obviously, getting to winners quarters, but You could definitely tell, you know, in the back of your mind that there is something in the air that is causing this set to maybe not be as what they want on both ends. Wouldn't want a little bit of distraction to maybe cause you to not play at your best. Sometimes that does occur at times. But hopefully maybe whatever is bothering Shrudek is able to kind of like snap back out of it. Maybe get right back into this set here. So Widara, of course, recently, this is number 3 and number 4 of the region. And very well deserved and honored. Both these players have definitely shown their stripes, not just only in region, but out of region as well. For those who just watched Port Priority, you know, Widara came off a 49th place, beating Tora. And Shrudek, also a 49th place at Port Priority, beating Osh9 at the main bracket. And also took a set off Tarek at the pre-local. So these are some very strong foes that you need to not mess with too much, because they know their way around the ball game. But unfortunately, in a double Elin bracket, one must fall to losers earlier than the other. And right now, Widara is looking to push the pace. A forward air that almost looked like it was deserving of a stock. Not going to quite find it there. What a coverage there from Widara to catch the get up from ledge with the rapid jab. And that's going to be the first stock. Okay. Okay, gets the grab. Couple jabs here, and that's going to be Booyah percent. Shrudek back in the game. Only taking a mere 9% to kick off the second stock. So as you can see, like, this is definitely a little bit of a change of pace from that first game. First game looked like Shrudek wasn't fully into it. Now he kind of woke up a little bit here. Getting even more damage off of Widara. Run up down tilt. Does get some hits. Get up there. Forward air. Back air. Down tilt. Okay, we're getting some hits here and there. You gotta play the long game, especially against a player like Widara, because he's gonna make you pay, especially on a lot of these whiff punishes that he's looking to make you kind of go for. And the shield does kind of digress pretty quickly, especially with the power that Bowser Jr. has. What a roller catch from Shrudek! And he gets the forward smash to clean up the second stock. And just like that, game 1 was all just a facade. Shrudek has definitely shaped himself back into safe. Already getting so much damage on Widara, 74 on this last stock. And wow, what an attack from Shrudek! Despite going for the crazy aggressive option, actually doesn't actually falter and keeps the stock living. And now Widara is going to have to play a little bit of some RPS. But despite no matter how much he throws out, Shrudek is quite ready for the counter. Rapid jab is going to catch on the parry. Not going to be enough to get the stock, but enough to maybe catch the landing, and the up air cleans it up. And it's last stock on this game number 2 here, but Shrudek has been looking pretty good. But Bowser Jr. at low percent can do a lot of damage for you. Catching the double jump there. And wow, he just went all the way down there for it. And Widara stealing what seemed like a really good, strong start for game number 2. Widara's taking that one 2-0. Can't really shake the fact that there was definitely something brewing for that set, but Widara will, in fact, make it to winner semis. Shrudek going down to losers. And, yeah. There's not really much I can really say about that, chat. Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. You get hit once, and, you know, players do, in fact, get in on them one time, and that's how the ball rolls. So we've been seeing some hot Genesis Black runbacks. We had earlier Dtier and Skylock, where it went game 3 last stock, and Dtier, of course, closing it out. We saw Shrudek and Widara. We also saw Nestboy and Dtier, which also happened at Genesis Black. But it happened in the pools section of the bracket. So Nestboy, of course, I think Dtier was able to take that one as well. But now, going back to Genesis Black runbacks, we have Dtier versus Kiyarash. The fated matchup. There's so many good sets that happened at Genesis Black, and it was so good we had to do it again. But in the local. But both these players have worked their way all the way up through the mountain to get to this point. And we're just going to have to see about it. So, of course, players are taking their sweet time right now getting into the stage. Let me just go ahead and make some announcements here while we're here. If you haven't already noticed, we're almost pushing to that holiday season. And in that holiday season, we have Thanksgiving, we have Christmas, we got New Year's, and we even got all the festivities happening in 2026. But what's happening in 2026 here in NorCal, right outside this Guildhouse venue, across the street? That is Genesis X3. You heard it right. Genesis X3 will be happening right here in good old NorCal, San Jose, California, downtown. Right there at the San Jose Convention Center. Running it back on Valentine's Day weekend on February 13 to 15. If you haven't already, registration is still live. You can still register if you're still planning on coming out to NorCal. And if you are kind of on the fringe of it, I think now is a really good time to kind of consider, because, I mean, you can meet me. You can meet some of the players here that come regularly. Hell, you could just come to California. Find an excuse to come out here and give the state some love, same way you've been giving the chat and giving everybody else some love. So, start.gg/GX3, I believe, is the slug to use. You'll be able to find Genesis registration still live. And there's a lot of other games, a lot of other events, a lot of fun things to do at Genesis. It's not just a Smash tournament. We also got FGC, we got Tekken, Street Fighter, all that good stuff happening as well. We got some side brackets. We even got some rhythm cabinets. We got DDR. We got some Pump It Up. We got a lot of great stuff, honestly. I mean, if you want to give Genesis a try and you have yet to come out here for that event, I think this is the best time to do it. That's all I'm saying. Genesis Mahjong. Paper Technician is hella right on that. Mahjong low-key been on the rise recently at some of these big tournaments. So if you've never played Mahjong before, don't worry. There's a lot of people who are super willing to teach you how to play Mahjong. But there's something I can't really teach you, and that is the Luigi Ice Climbers matchup. Because, Lord, we do not be seeing this very often. But this is a run back from Genesis Black, shortly about just under 3 weeks ago, as Kiyarash and Dtier battle it out once more in another best of 5. And of course, the last few times these two played, not only was at Genesis Black, but Dtier and Kiyarash also met at Genesis X, where they played in losers round 1 of top 64, which is a very strong achievement for any player. Wow, what a recovery too from Dtier there. But yeah, right now this is kind of Dtier looking to get that run back, and immediately super jump punching the Nana to get her the hell out of here. And a rising Cyclone, and just enough to take the stock. So first blood does go to Kiyarash. He's looking to get in here on these fireballs. Oh, wow. All of that seemed quick enough and true enough. Just keep going. All right, catching the landing here. Not going to find anything on that fireball. Nice. Oh, back air. Okay, dash attack. Down tilt. Could be a stock here if Dtier plays his cards right. Okay, forward air. Nice. Good icicles right there. Actually deceiving Kiyarash into thinking he had a freebie back to ledge, but nonetheless will fall victim to the ices. And that's now a stock for Dtier. Let me get down on the second stock here at 41. And racking Kiyarash right back to that number, but just barely missing the Squall hitbox to hit Kiyarash there. But what a forward air catch. Looking for the Cyclone, not going to find it. Okay, a little forward, a little back throw there, keeping one climber away from the other. Oh, that grab does come out really fast. Oh, and that grab's probably gonna say goodnight to the Sopo. Both climbers dying at the same time. Now Kiyarash is back it up. Okay, up throw. Very first use of up throw I've been seeing out of Kiyarash, and especially this matchup. Very interesting. Find a way to separate the climbers. And Dtier does find a way to get the stock, though. So now we're at last stock. Game number 1. Already has been a very brutal fight for both sides. Good on Dtier to wait out the up throw and be able to still get the hits in. Okay. Oh, and still caught the air dodge. Oh, and he got the jab too. Extra damage. Oh, but Kiyarash escapes it. Just in time. Okay, coming out there. A lot of Zairs coming out from Kiyarash. Maybe looking to separate the climbers just enough to get an interaction going. But of course, Sopo gonna have to finish the fight here. Oh, but just catching the roll, but not gonna get the punish that they wanted. It's gonna be a huge game 1 to take for Dtier if he's able to make it happen. Okay, good get up attack. Gets him off him. And there's not very much Sopo can do about Luigi keeping him at bay, because you gotta be really smart about what aerial, what option you choose, because this is all Luigi favored. It's a matter of choosing the right button. And the mix-up on the DI is going to catch him, and Kiyarash gets a game. You think up throw would be good in the Puff Ices matchup too? I've tried it before. I mean, it works the same. What you want to do is separate the climbers, right? That's kind of the basis of the matchup. Because climbers are strong when they're in a duo and not strong when they're alone. So if you separate them, even if you have an option to separate them quickly, but also the thing is, you got to be able to be confident enough to get in there and get the grab to begin with. Because a lot of the times, Ice Climber players are going to be quick to react to players looking for a grab. So you're not going to really have a lot of time to figure out whether it's worth going for it or not. Because by the time you've already committed to the option, you kind of already have to make a decision for yourself. You pretty much wish it upon yourself to do it. So you're just going to have to face the consequence of your actions at the end of the day. Speaking of consequences, Kiyarash taking some big hits from Dtier, taking efforts though. Yeah, up throw also does have a hitbox. I mean, funny enough, I mean, if you want to go back to Jigglypuff Baiter, it's really mostly, like, forward throw is actually not a bad move, because most people don't realize that the forward throw has, like, a double hitbox. So on the throw, you throw in a climber, but on release of the forward throw, you also have an active hitbox that kind of just pushes off whatever's near you. So up throw could be useful, but I think consistently, like, just forward throw can do the job. Unless the Icy's a shielding, then just be smart about your mix-ups. Yeah. There's a lot of other reasons why forward throw is also really good against Ice Climbers. But in Luigi's case, up throw does have an active hitbox thrown out there when he does do it. So when Kiyarash is trying to separate the climbers, he's doing it in a way where he's able to at least solo one of them. Doesn't matter if it's the one that takes a stock or if it's the one that at least keeps it down to one. Because at the end of the day, does it even matter? If you're able to solo one of them, that's already like good enough in my book. So I would say just focus on the hand that you are dealt with. Okay, a little escape there from Kiyarash, almost getting hit into the Cyclone itself. Well, I mean, Baiter, I mean, it comes back to also recognizing, is it worth going for it, you know? There are some characters in this game, like Puff, that can't just run in and get a grab for free because ice climbers will forever be active. You know? You gotta use, it's all about using the noggin. At the end of the day, just know what's safe and know what's not. Alright? And this last stock can actually describe the narrative of how these two have been tonight. Nana looking to help Popo escape. Oh no, but the Cyclone might have actually did it. And Dtier maybe a little upset with himself, realizing that at the point he was trying to save Nana, it was a little too late to save her. She was already far gone. And that's unfortunate, but that will give Kiyarash a 2-0 lead. Guys, can we just give a moment to appreciate how much we love Dtier? Oh, look, it's Cav! There's a whole situation going on back there. You guys don't need to know about it, okay? Just know about that there's some Smash Brothers being played. Can we type a D in the chat for Dtier? Because he's just looking hella cute. Look at him. Despite losing that game, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna still look good on camera, though. I'm gonna still look good on camera, though. Also, did Kiyarash just get Uber Eats or DoorDash? That boy just ran out and just was like, yo, bro, I got some food outside, bro. Like, you gotta give me a minute, bro. Just came up with a bag of food. I was like, the hell? Bro, it's DoorDashing mid-bracket, bro. You're not getting that money back that quickly. Oh, shit. Okay, well, back to the action. Back to Hollow Bastion. We are seeing Kiyarash now getting a little beat up in the corner there, but of course, not unless he gets back off the stage. Now separating the climbers. Okay, yeah. Solo the Nana. Not going to kill the Nana, because luckily for Dtier, Nana wasn't really taking a lot of the hits. So she gets to come back for free. Oh, scary. A little scary right now. Run up in Cyclone, yeah. Not enough to kill either. Got the jump. Yeah, that's just gonna do it. Perfect separation from Kiyarash to take the climbers and take that first stock out of Dtier. Okay, rising up there. Turns back to ledge, tries to regain some invincibility. Does get frozen up though. Able to make it back to stage. Another Cyclone. And Squall almost killing off the top there. We're reaching some really hilarious percentage windows here. Good on Dtier to reset the situation, not giving Luigi a chance to really go bar for bar with either climber. Moving off stage, rising Cyclone is gonna catch the Popo, and the up smash killing the Nana. Now Dtier's gonna have to see how much percentage he can dial in here on the second stock, only having to do it by himself. Oh, but the Squall right back to stage. Kiyarash is ready with a forward smash. Oh, is that it? No, not quite. You'd think it's enough to take the stock, but it just is not quite. But 86% already. Not too shabby, if I say so myself. Nice back air. Okay, lingering hitboxes does help Dtier get out of dodge there. Catching the jump. Not gonna get anything off of that. Oh, the footstool. Nice down smash from Nana. Does clip the stock there. Now Kiyarash has to tap this one in here. Last time these two played, and whiffs the super jump punch. But no punish afterwards. As the Cyclone is just enough to clip the climbers. And Dtier Squall doesn't make it back to ledge, and Kiyarash is just going to take the set. unfortunate SD from Dtier, so Kiyarash will be in winners finals. That's unfortunate. It happens though. Ice climbers can kind of do some wonky things like that. So, but it's all good though, because Dtier has losers, which means he has a chance. Next on stream, we're going to be getting Luis versus Widara, which will be my last set to cast for now. I'll probably come back after Luis Widara. I am kind of interested to see how this one does go. So fun fact, Widara has taken a set off Luis. It's been a while since it's happened, but it has happened before. And it was back in early July at the Guildhouse Gauntlet where the Widara Falco took it over the Luis Inkling and Palu, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Which is, you know, a lot of people like to devalue taking a set off a good player when they're not playing their main. In my opinion, bro, like, that was their choice to play the character. All right? Chat, look me in my eye. And I want production also to understand. I'm looking at chat right now. When I look at you and I tell you, if you have a chance to beat your top player in your region and he not taking you seriously or he not playing the character you think he going to play, guess what? You got to bust his chops wide open. Don't matter. It could be Luis's Inkling. It could be his Wario. It could be his Falcon. It could be whatever the hell he wants to play against you. If you want to take games off good players, you got to make them pay for their choices. Because Smash is a choice. Game is a choice. And therefore, taking the set is definitely a choice. Keep that in mind when you play your top player at your locals. Because trust me, they're going to think it's all fun and games until you start winning. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I will always take you seriously, Skill. You want to know why? Because I suck against heroes. So, and even if you play Falcon into me, brother, I ain't going to lie with you. If you play Falcon into me, I might be smiling. I need Falcon. People don't believe me when I say Puff Falcon is like low key. It's like the lowest of keys. One of Puff's strongest matchups. They don't want to believe me. Okay? They don't want to believe me. They think when I see Falcon, it's like, oh, you gotta be afraid, bro. He gonna look for that down air knee. He gonna look for that up air knee. He gonna kill you early. You gonna die early. I'm like, all right, what Falcon gonna do when I throw him off the stage, huh? You gonna do a rising aerial? You gonna try to side B me? You gonna try and clip me? Bro, I'll let you press any button you want, brother. Because guess what? I'm gonna press the right button and get the stock. Speaking of which, Widara is going back on that Falco. He's going to give Luis a little bit of a hard time. Luis going Palu Tata. First time we've been seeing Luis. Actually, no. We saw Luis play Palu into Era, which, if I'm not mistaken, went Game 3. And that Game 3 was last stock, ladies and gentlemen. There was a world Era could have been right here fighting his good friend Will, playing some Falco. And who knows? Maybe Riley would have been playing some Duck Hunt. Hey. We love the dog. Just don't put him down. All right, but the Widara Falco's real, though. It has taken some sets off some genuinely strong players here in NorCal. And it's also a work of art, too. Widara's trying to get good with this bird. Trying to be one of the best birds to ever do it. Unfortunately, he may have forgotten this is ultimate and not melee, and that you can actually still use your side B and your up B in the same interaction. Happens. Is Luis still using Pit? A lot of times Luis will go a certain character if certain players that he plays against requests it, or if a certain player from like, you know, the peanut gallery asks Luis, hey man, can you play this matchup with this character? Because let's face it, as much as we hate to admit it, Luis is kind of good at the game with most characters in the roster. Not all. And if you don't believe me on that he's not good with all characters, wait till you see Luis's Pichu, bro. Wait till you see his Kazuya. Wait till you see his, like... And he's actually, like, unironically not that good with, like, the good characters. It's really funny. I love it, though. I say that to Luis all the time. Like, you do realize, bro, like, your fundamentals carry you a long way, brother. But, like, Loki, you got to embrace the cheese, bro. You gotta embrace the Dairy Queen. Gotta be a little. You gotta mix a little cheddar in with your mozzarella. Can't be too basic all the time. All right, does catch the side B to ledge with an up smash. Perfectly spaced too to at least catch the ledge there. For Widara to have to force himself to drop the stock. Had the right idea on the landing, just didn't quite get the spacing on that down tilt. Luis is now take some free damage here. 25? Not gonna matter though. Widara coming right back with some action. Good forward air, laser. Oh lord, that air dodge. Low key. Taking a route circumferencing the up tilt. I like the down smash option. Maybe just didn't space it right. Or I could be wrong. Maybe Falco just doesn't have a lingering hitbox down there. Oh, wow. Up smash still hitting from behind. That's crazy. And forward air coming out from Mr. Widara. Big hits. Not big enough, though. Careful how you get off ledge, though. And despite how the bird moves on stage, the bird is quite light at times. Cursed with the spacey weight. Not as light as Fox, but down tilt bear is definitely going to kill beyond 100 for sure. Game 1 going to Luis. You got Queso in the background putting his hands on his head. He's like, no, Falco, he can do it. He can do it. I want to see if Queso's still watching from behind. Here we go. I see Soup in positive W. You have a lot of other players. Look how big this Guildhouse venue is. Oh, there's Queso. He's behind Luis. Jump scare. He's been there the whole time. Oh, and wait! The Widara Meta Knight makes an appearance. So fun fact, guys, Widara, I noticed at his recent Cornerstone a week ago, he was playing a little bit of some Meta Knight. Isn't that crazy? So, you know, we got pockets too. Our pockets run deep at times. You guys are looking forward to this Meta Knight, though. You want to know why you haven't seen a Nexus side B to get off the ledge skill? It's because Widara ain't Nexus. The Nexus is what some people might consider another nether, another universe, a dimension perhaps. Widara, he simply does it his way. Maybe a little better than Burger King, but he definitely does it his way. Okay, rising Nair, coming off the ledge. That is a lot of damage. 38 off for 3 aerials. This Meta Knight got a lot of jumps, but it got to land. Okay, back throw. Ooh, okay. A little aggression on these dash grabs coming out here from Widara. And I also love that Luis is still putting on an honest respect for Widara's Meta Knight. And the forward air. You don't really get to see that very often, but Widara getting that forward air to click. Oh, baby. A little short hop macro right there. Oh, wow. We got some hits. And this is the good thing about Widara. He's such a good player that even if he's playing a different character, sometimes the habits of the new character, you'd think that they would, like, spread from his main. But honestly, this is definitely playing like a Meta Knight. At times, obviously. But the forward air off stage, it might be a little bow down. I'm sure he also enjoys the extra jumps that he's getting out of these interactions. The life of a character with multiple jumps. It's fun. Trust me, guys. You'll never have to worry about disadvantage the rest of your life until they find out how to play against your disadvantage. Then it's a different story. Then you might be cooked. I can't help you. At least just having too much fun. The Widara Meta Knight keeping it pretty close. Ooh, right idea, maybe with the roll catch on the forward smash, but good on holding that A button, at least to get the dash. And actually catching Luis's air dodge and Widara's Meta Knight might be looking hot to maybe take this game. I know the fans want to see it. I want to see it. I want to know, can Widara's Meta Knight do it? Rising there. Dashing back at the right time. Oh. Oh, didn't finish the forward tilts. Didn't get the bear in time. Nice. Oh, fair to bear. Widara is showing a little bit of some promise here with this Meta Knight. Back air. Oh, Lord. Okay. Try to catch a jump. So scary. Scary percentage to be at if you're Widara. And jump over the shield. Does catch a back air. And Widara is like, yeah, you like that Meta Knight though? Meta Knight was low-key kind of doing something. Shout out if you're enjoying the festivities and the sets that we've been getting tonight. I just want y'all to know, I appreciate y'all. Y'all are some great people. And I hope that you can continue to enjoy the Guildhouse experience as we continue forward. And Luis pulling out the toothpaste. Might be time to brush up on your skills, kid, because you got Colgate. You'll be saving mouth, saving face with the Pyramithra coming out here. Luis has been finding a lot of interest in playing Pyramithra recently. So this counter pick is not super out of the ordinary. What I do like a lot about Luis's Pyramithra, outside of sometimes he's just being a cheeky bastard, he does really trust the Mithra. Which, unironically, I think a lot of Pyramithra players kind of overlook, sadly. Because a lot of them do want the kill. Like, sure, Pyra can do that, right? She can kill Meta Knight at 96 on rising up here. But, like, how do you get to 96, right? It's Mithra. Mithra is usually doing 70%, if not maybe 80% of the work. And if you're able to trust your ability to move around and play with Mithra to at least rack your stocks, then you're going to be fine. An unfortunate switch there from Luis does cause an ST. Probably was a way to get back, but didn't find it. Okay, Luis tried a couple dares with the Pyra, didn't quite find much. Gonna continue to go back on the Mithra. See, you can just keep on juggling your opponent with Mithra. I mean, you're not gonna kill, but like, most players are not necessarily looking to kill you at early percentages. They're just looking to play the game, right? Now you're at 111. Now Pyra kind of has to stay, unless this advantage becomes kind of scary, like right here. Then a Mithra change might happen. But if you're not smart about how you switch, you might find yourself losing the stock. The gentleman jab doing enough to take the stock. That's a last stock situation between the Meta Knight and the Aegis. Double down throw, sure, why not? 38. Landing Nair into a dash. Oh, this is a really good damage coming out here from Widara. Really putting on some good work here with this Meta Knight. But of course, Mithra's pretty good at finding her juggles as well. That down tilt still connecting on shield is kind of wild. Another dare for dare, how about that? Just doing it. Because eventually, if you get the down air, you find the kill. Oh, luckily for Widara, that dash attack did not connect. Oh, a little early on that forward smash. Even Widara knows it. This could be it. Back throw. Let's see it. Oh, a whiff grab from Luis. This could be curtains. No! Come on. There was hope. He just let it rip, though. And with that, Luis is going to go to winners finals, taking out Widara 3-0. Hey, the Meta Knight was looking good, though. That was a good Meta Knight. I think Widara got some potential with this character. I think this Widara fella has a lot of potential to be one of the next best players in the world, if not one of the next best Meta Knights in the world. Hey, you know what? I respect it, though. Widara realizing he does not going to get another opportunity like that, probably. The way Luis plays neutral in those last hit scenarios. So he definitely went for what he wanted to. So good on Luis. Cleans it up with the Aegis over the Widara Meta Knight. And that concludes winners semis and winners finals. Now we'll have your 1 and 2 seed, Luis and Kiyarash. Some updates and losers. Nestboy takes it over Twan 2-0. Nestboy is in top 8 fighting Napster, whom Napster just beat June in a game 3 after June just beat Gust. So not only did June take out Skeletal round 2, but he actually managed to take a Gust win as well in top 16. So June coming all the way from Sacramento, cashing in a 9th place finish. Good on June. Good shit to June. A lot of people know he has a lot of promise as a player, so he's able to show his stripes out today. And then not to mention on the other side of things, Mudskip taking it over Ito, and then Shrudik shortly taking out Mudskip, and then Skylock taking out Skeletal and Era. So we have Skylock in top 8 losers having a face-off with Shrudik. And now that I see Shrudik see Skylock walking away from the setup there, it looks like maybe the set is over. But really crazy stuff we're getting here at this Guildhouse. Only going to get crazier. As now, Shrudik will now have to face Dtier, and the winner of Nestboy Napster have to face Widara. Some really hot sets happening, and we're going to be coming right back with winners finals potentially. So don't go anywhere. Guildhouse got all the action here for Smash Ultimate, and I hope you guys enjoy some Louis Money and Kiyarash when we come back from a small break.
Start battle of the BG. Morton. Ice Climber. Three, two, one, go! battle. Ice Climber, Morton. Three, two, one, go! Three, two, one, go! battle. Orton, Ice Climber. Three, two, one, go! Ice Climber. Three, two, one, go! Yoshi. Luigi. Three, two, one, go! Stop battle! Luigi! Morton! 3, 2, 1, go! battle. Morton. Luigi. 3, 2, 1, go! battle. Luigi Morton. battle. Start battle. Louisiana. Three, two, one, go! Start battle. Palutena. Luigi. Three, two, one, go! battle. Palutena. Luigi. Three, two, one, go! Start the battle. Palutena. Luigi. Three, two, one, go!
All right, I am back because I see that is a reset. Am I hot? Chat, can you hear me? Oh boy. Oh my god, you guys can hear me. What's up, guys? So I wasn't planning on casting. I was actually just talking to people. I didn't realize it was game 5, so I was like, okay. If the tournament ends, the tournament ends. If it doesn't, I'll at least cast reset. So here we go. Set number 2. Or I guess our 3rd set of the night. If you guys are just now tuning in. What's up, guys? Mars Bars on the mic here. Winners Finals was a 3-0 for Luis, but it looks like Kiyarash was able to scrap through a game 5 in this first set, so we're going to have to play Paolo Luigi a little longer, ladies and gentlemen. And as the timer for tonight, we are past 11 p.m., which, you know, typically we'd be kind of done by now, but oh well, here we are. But let's see how we can go through the rest of these sets here. I know there's been a lot of heartbreakers earlier in bracket. I was peeping. I was cheering for Widara to see if he can clutch up against Kiyarash, but Kiyarash found a way. Now Kiyarash is looking to maybe just win the bracket, coming straight from the loser side. So Luis gonna have to pile a lot of pressure here, because Kiyarash, when he's got that momentum swinging, it is swinging. And obviously, the last time these two played outside of tonight has been Genesis Black, where Kiyarash should take a close game 5. There's a lot of spaghetti spilled all over the place. But now it's a local, where the stakes are a little lower, but the same idea is there, where it's somebody's gotta win this tournament. And Luis, finally punishing the Cyclone, gets back throw, gets a kill. There it is. Cyclone at its advantage at practically 0%, so yeah, he's gonna definitely get that. And Kia finds the grab. Does he find more than just 53? Not at all. Oh, good catch with the explosive flame, actually getting a little more extra damage. But Kia playing so well in the defensive end, not allowing himself to get caught by Luis. Look at this back and forth action, just trying his hardest not to falter. Any soon, and that parry into an F smash is just enough. And now Kia might be able to take complete control of the set here for the first time tonight. You got the hit you wanted, and that's 83. Of course, Luis shaking his head, understanding that this is probably not how he wanted this game to start off and pretty much end, but oh wow, went for the misfire. Kiyarash can be a sneaky guy, but he does find his way in there. Soft nair into a rising cyclone, and Kia take the first game. Once again, guys, if you're now tuning in, my name is Mars Bars. I will be casting the rest of this reset. And I know this bracket has been super daunting. A lot of extremely close sets, a lot of crazy upsets. But here we are, nonetheless. We made it to the final pinnacle. It's a matter of who can take home tonight's weekly. Moonboy Josh in the chat. What's going on, Josh? I took a shot for you, buddy. Shot of some apple juice. Onik in the chat as well. What's up? Be home for Thanksgiving. Sheesh, I might have to pull up the guild then. I don't work on Thursday, fun fact. Not working on Thanksgiving and then knowing there's a Guildhouse right before, ooh, it's going to be a good week. So I better see you there, Josh. Oh, God. Unless Guildhouse tells me there is no bracket on Wednesday, then I will be very sad. So why did that low-key look like he was going to find the reversal right there on the dare? Is he dead? No, he's right. Oh, he thought he was going to fast fall into it, and Cyclone, he will. The wrong punish from Luis cashes in a stock right there for Dtier. Right now, the current score of reset is 1-0 to Kiyarash's favor. This is Louis Mundy's counter pick, Hollow Bastion. You know, 2 stocks apiece here. Okay, some Big hits coming out from Luis. Massive damage, 42. And we're only tacking on even a little bit more here. Maybe trying to catch an antsy Kiyarash. Not going to find it. He might roll here. No, he actually finds the hit. That's a stock. And Kiyarash bringing it all the way back to his favor all of a sudden. After a very strong start for Luis, sometimes the Luigi moment happens. But things can happen. Forward air. Good empty hop. Nice, good air dodge there from the get up. Just playing a whole lot of neutral right here on the left side of the stage here. Kiyarash looking for a grab, and Luis doing the same. Back throw. Finally takes it down to a final stock situation. Luis has a chance. It's scary, I know, but you gotta take down the plumber. Brooklyn not doing too hot right now in taxes. You gotta let them know. There is no work for you out here, my boy. NorCal got no place for Luigi. Can Palu bring it here? Send us to a 1-1 set in the reset, but Kia keeps the pressure hot. He keeps it loaded, gets the grab, but he misses the punish to give him the game. This all of a sudden changes the dynamic of how this might go. Rising aerials. Luis not able to find it. And he catches Kiyarash going back to ledge. Another rapid jab. Has he got it? Not quite yet. The back air. Nice catch on the air dodge in. Do we finally have a stock in hand? No, he does not. And Kia may have miscalculated on the rising green comet. You know what I'm saying? You want to join here, bro? Yeah? All right, we got Mr. 5th place in the building. We got Mr. Skylock.
Hi, guys. I'm just here to say hello.
Okay, there you go. He just came to say hi and bye because he's got a job to do. He's got a... Guildhouse staff gets top 8 at the weekly. What's new? What's new? Yeah, congrats. Hayden Skylock unfortunately went down twice to D-tier in both close sets. Would have been cool to see him go further, but alas, a 5th place finish tonight is still very tremendous, so shout out to him. Going back to this, though, set score is now 1-1. Could still be anybody's game here. For a guy who works at Guildhouse now? Yeah, dude, he does it all, man. He's a caster, he's a TO, he's a staff member. He's also hella cute. I don't know, bro. He's kind of have the whole package. Can't lie to you. He's every partner's dream. Oh, that is a dream for Luis. And that is a miscalculated cycling. Where's Javi? Javi's moving. Javi doing things. So Hayden out there, hella muscular. And, oh my God, he's just carrying monitors and stuff. Man. Hey man, my mic is hot, bro, but you just carrying that monitor hella nicely, though. Like, why can't that be me? I should be the monitor. You know what I mean? It's not fair. Why can't I be the Spectrum monitor? we have a local cast, but. He's so dumb with me. Yeah, Titan in chat. Yo. What's poppin', Titan? Good seeing you in the chat, bro. As you can see, things have changed tremendously since your departure to university. But we still got Luis and Grant, but of course, not the usual face that you used to seeing back in the summer. As Kiyarash is now in NorCal, of course, during his schooling. You here for a good time, though. He's looking to rack in some local wins. He's already got a few. And that up throw, still not enough to kill. Does get a follow-up on the forward air. Now, you can't really say it's a comfortable lead because it is Luigi. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say you got a lead, but can you play with the lead for as long as you can? You know? Let's see what he got. Ooh, nice. Little fastball in there. Get him off the stage. It's even worse for Kia. And he's just dead. It's a 3-stock. And we got ourselves game 10 of the grand final. Oh, no, this is game 4. My bad. I got ahead of myself. It's game 9. Yay. Yay. Yeah, Luis looking to tap it in right here. I'm trying to give Kia another weekly. It's 2-1, Luis. Luis, obviously, patiently waiting for Kia to lock in the character of choice. And you got to give it up, though. Kiyarash is at least taking his time, really figuring out what he can do differently, at least to win the set. So, nonetheless, here we are, man. Game number 4 of the reset. We are back to PS2. Shout out to Hayden Skylock for passing by and changing the score. Unfortunately, we don't have anybody upstairs currently changing things. We actually are a little short on staff tonight, so if you're wondering why some things had to make changes, I mean, we're doing what we can, man. We're a little short staffed, but still, we can still run a tournament for you. Okay, big damage there. Doesn't get the bear off the follow-up, but does pick up a nice down tilt. Damage is the name of the game here. You could try all you want to steal stocks from Luigi, but that's kind of his job right now. So. Yeah, Skylock updated the score, Javi. Came up here and he was like, here, I'll just update the score. I know how to use a computer. Because if I'm not playing games here at the Guildhouse, I'm playing games at home. Such a dreamer. All right, here we go. Back throw. Does finally catch with an explosive flame. Luis doing everything he can to throw Kiyarash's routine of recovery off course, just even slightly. Finally catches an air dodge. Hopefully that's it. And the explosive flame finally puts it to rest. Thought he was on the mic for a second. I mean, I have a pretty good Hayden Skylock impression. I mean, when you live with Pookie long enough, bro, like, of course you're gonna know how he sounds like. I say that as Skylock enters the room again. Don't worry, bro. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're doing great, man. All right, catch the get up. Looking for the stock here. He's going to go really deep for this nair. And it doesn't pay off yet as Kiyarash kept the jump alive. Ooh, missing the drag. Finally catching a jump. Can Kiyarash make it back? Actually waiting out the misfire potential into Gimp. And Luis, a sock lead now. Hold on. Can Luis hold the throne for one more week before we enter Thanksgiving? And right now, a lot of people might be thankful for a Louis money dub. Let's see it. Center stage, dancing with the stars. Shooting out auto reticles, getting the damage that he needs. Doesn't want to get anywhere near him. They say the floor is lava, but right now the lava is approaching you with a plunger. It might be a different sort of floor. There's a fair dash. Catching the air dodge. Oh my god, this is huge. Doesn't pick it up off the air dodge into ledge. But a reset. Holding in on the DI. Ooh, he tried to catch the jump too. Not in time. See? Oh, that is unfortunate. Went for the greedy up smash and paid for it with an up smash. Or with his forward smash, I should say. Bear again. Kiyarash, one chance of life at 136. Does he have enough to take it? Not quite. And Louis Money will take home Guild Weekly 202. A couple of applauses in the background, too. Shout out to people watching that. The classic, you know. Luis always kind of gets away with that kill. Luis won. Look, Josh is probably thinking like, Luis won. What's new? Oh my God, he's a winner. He's so good. He's so dreamy. Wow. Okay, shut up. All right, that was the world that we wanted to see. All right, I'm saying. Used to have this jacket. You know, I got this jacket on sale on the Nike website. Dude, my eye is fucking. Is this eye? This eye is pink. Holy. I need to get this eye checked, or maybe I should probably sleep at a normal time. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching Guildhouse Weekly. Of course, I know there wasn't many people on the mic besides myself to really give you some play-to-play casting, but I'm sure you guys enjoyed the sets nonetheless. Drop a follow if you haven't already. Guildhouse be running not just Smash Ultimate Weeklies, but of course we be running Street Fighter and Melee tomorrow. And of course, can't forget Tuesdays, we got Tekken and 2XKO. So, and we also got some fun events outside of that. We also throw in Grand Blue. We also got Melty Blood Monthly. We also got a lot of cool stuff. So if you like fighting games, and you just like seeing players play fighting games, well, shit, man, drop a follow. I've been saying it way too many times, and it's all Gucci. All right. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in to Guildhouse. My name is Mars Bars. It is already late. I'm hungry, and I think you guys also have a bedtime. Clock is ticking. Yeah, my eye looks bad. Holy shit. Why is it red? All right, before I go off, let me know, why is my eye red? No, I'm just kidding. All right, good night, guys. I'm out of here.